Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting international beer with Dr. Dave. Ooh-wee, international beer. Now, for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today, one of my all-time favorites. I haven't had this in a very long time. Now, I'm going to butcher the pronunciation of the names, but it's always how I've pronounced it. Yep, DAB. I pronounce it Dortmunder-Actien Brauerei. Yep, no, I'm butchering it. And the city it's located in, ooh, that's going to be rough. Yeah, I think I'm just going to pass on that. Strausel, I don't know. Hey, oh, there goes my cat. I just fed him. I don't know what he was. Oh my goodness, do you hear him? But at any rate, this is from Germany, and it's 500 milliliter can. And I have this lovely glassware I got some years back from Halftime Beverage. They're in New York, and this has a gold rim on it. Now, I do have a link to this company in the description box. Back then, and it's been a long time ago, if you bought a case of any beer, you got free glass. I doubt if they still have that, but hey, that's where I got that glass, and it is exactly the same size as this can of beer, 500 milliliters. All right, so we got the can open. Let's go ahead and get her in here. And I'll tell you what, this is a great day to have this beer. It is hot outside. It is 84 degrees Fahrenheit. In Celsius, what is that? About 28. I think it's 28, 29 Celsius. Yeah, I can't do those conversions right off the top of my head. I'm getting old, man. Yeah, it's about 28, 29 Celsius. There it is in all its glory. Man, that gold rim, beautiful. You can't see it that well on the camera, but it is beautiful. Beautiful golden color on this beer. Quite lovely. The daylight's still coming through the window. We're on daylight savings time, so our sun doesn't set till at least 8:30 at night. Pretty soon it'll be 9:30. Yeah, stays up for a while. Lovely carbonation, and this is not just gold. This is a deep golden color, and it made a lively looking foam on there. Let's get some aroma. Oh man, yeah, a little spicy in there. I do not recall what hops this is brewed with now. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this brewery partnered with somebody else. I don't. Well, I can't remember. You know, my good beer buddy Jay Terrio from Louisiana Beer Reviews might know about this. Yeah, I don't recall if they partnered with somebody or not. There's still a little bit left in the can, but let's go ahead and drink the beers. Hey, let's say prost to all the brewers over there in Germany who made this happen, bringing this beer to the States. Prost to them, and prost to you at home. Man, that hits the spot. On a warm day like this, that hits the spot. This beer has always had a very interesting flavor combination to me. Right up front, you get that spiciness, but then when you drink it, a lovely malt backbone goes over your taste buds, and then it finishes up ever slightly so bitter. I tell you what, though, that head is rocky. Some people call it head, some people call it foam. I think the politically correct people like the term foam. And if you think about it, I don't really get it. I mean, we're talking about beer. We're not talking about, well, I can't say that. Yeah, we're not talking about something else. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? How the world works today. Yeah, man, that is a beautiful, beautiful looking beer in a beautiful looking glass. And that foam is not going anywhere. Look at it. It's not going anywhere. Man, I could drink this straight away, but I gotta save it to take a picture of. I think this is more like a copper, more like a copper blonde color. Yeah, isn't it? A copper golden color. Well, at least on my end it is. I don't know how it looks on the monitor, but man, that is one good looking beer with some nice lively carbonation on it and some custom glassware. It doesn't get any better than that. This is a light to medium bodied beer. It's got a little bit of substance to it. It's not watered down at all. It's got some nice carbonation on it. Sure, you could take this at the backyard barbecue and you could be a hit with all your friends. But this beer is so good. It's so well crafted that I think you should drink this beer all by itself. Yeah, save that backyard barbecue for those cheap beers, those real cheap beers, the ones you buy at Walmart. You buy a 30 pack for 11.99. Yeah, those are the beers you want to take to the backyard. Yeah, because hey, if you're going to eat hot dogs and hamburgers, you don't care about the beer. You don't care. Save this for yourself. Although good beer should be shared, but I'm just saying, not at the backyard barbecue. Ah, forget about it. I think I neglected to say this checks in at 5% alcohol by volume, and the IBUs were 26. Sorry if I neglected to say that. Lovely lacing on the side of the glassware. Just a well crafted beer all around. And it's not that expensive. You can get a 4 pack of this for about 14.99. Yeah, and I don't think that's a lot for a an imported German beer. So DAB, Dortmunder-Actien Brauerei. That's how I've always pronounced it. But hey, I'm going to get out of here because life is short. Try new things like this beer from Germany. I tell you what, the Germans know how to brew beer. They've been doing it for centuries, no doubt. Hey, with that said, let me run out of here because until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my Pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.